We are here.
We are live.
Greetings, people of Earth and beyond.
Huh? Greetings, people of Earth and beyond. No, but we're getting a podcast in right now. Did you have any topics to bring in today, or off the cuff?
I want to go to a Laker game.
Dude, they're gonna be so expensive this year.
No, I know, but I want to go to one.
I definitely
want to go to a Laker Warrior game just
like
because.
at least a preseason game. I don't know. No, dude, Laker Clipper game.
Laker Clipper game, you think
Dude,
would be more entertainment?
Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers, Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the Lakers. It's gonna be ridiculous. There he goes using his filter. So, this is a filter
With a pH.
with a pH. So it's cool. It's like the 70s again. But
It's bull.
we bullin'. But yeah, this is supposed to take all the smell out and also takes a lot of the smoke out.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you need to be discreet, if you're not in a
Honestly,
legal state, I don't know, they're pretty good. They're pretty sick. We happen to be in a legal state, so we could basically smoke wherever we want. Not wherever we want, but like...
no, it's really limited.
It is limited. I mean, you can smoke wherever you want at home, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good thing.
But the filter is very nice for public convenience.
Yes.
Like if you want to go to a movie and then just get like super faded in the bathroom, you can take like 8 hits and nobody will even notice. If it does produce a vapor, which sometimes it does. I'm not gonna BS. Sometimes it does produce a vapor. But if it does, it's like an odorless vapor. And it's really light, so only you can see it. Like if you're in a bathroom stall, try to get into the big bathroom stall, because if you don't, then there is a chance people will probably see it. But get in a big bathroom stall and blow on this.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
a bunch of times, it'll work. It says it has 200 uses. Go ahead. Take it away, Timothy.
So, today, we are smoking on some Plug Pineapple Cooler. Eric on this hoe.
Hey,
Alright, Plug Pineapple Cooler. Hopefully that, what's the word? Focused. Hopefully that focused on it. It tastes like pineapple, or it tastes like fucking Cactus Cooler. Like, legit. Plug and Play's flavor comes out. Now I know what Eric Kahn talks about when he's talking about flavor. Because, like, back in the day, I'd be like, you know what? Everything fucking tastes the same. All weed.
No, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, dude, this shit's fucking tasty. Like, I want to hit this. And that's bad, because these get you fucking stoned.
They get you weird stuff. Plug and Play is not a joke. Plug and Play gets you like higher than you wanted to get, but less high than you thought you wanted to get.
Probably, yeah. It's like,
You know
it gives you a taste. It's like a jab.
Like it's a low. Like if you're thinking of high as low, medium, and high, this is a high medium. But you were expecting a low high.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
less, but it's also more.
Like, cause you're like, oh, this is like a normal fucking like concentrate oil pen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, dog. This is some like high level shiz.
The first
It's like
time
it
you hit
feels like dabs.
Yeah, it's like what I assume dabs
Yeah.
are.
Maybe one day. Maybe on here. Maybe on a live stream. Maybe we'll do a live stream, Chris's first dab. You know? Whatever. Anything. Anything and everything is on the table. Just kidding. It's not. But most things.
That's so cool. Like literally, I had a straight up like big old.
Alright, let me give this a shot.
Fireball.
Let me
Did you see it? Did you
let
see
me
I
give
almost
this a shot.
fisted it?
So I'll do it one without it and then one with it.
Oh yeah. Okay, you better hotbox the room.
That was a decent cloud. That was a pretty big cloud. Probably looks less on video, but it was a decent size.
It's pretty decent.
I'm gonna take the same amount of a hit, pass it through the filter, see how it does. That shit makes you cough.
No, yeah, you gotta like find a weird way to breathe into it. You gotta like take a breath, expecting to let out your breath sooner than you usually do.
Yeah.
But for longer.
No.
Usually you're like.
But I mean, I have to say, it did conceal most of the cloud. Like a little bit gets through, but it concealed almost all of it. I mean, like if you're blowing that into your sleeve, bro. You ever done that at the theater? You blow it into your sleeve. You're not gonna see it with the filter.
I only if I'm in public, and I have something, which I do sometimes. Oh shoot! Damn, that hit me hard. But if I'm in public, I'll go to the bathroom. That's the only place I'll do it.
Really?
Like I won't like. When I'm at the beach, I'll just be like, real fast. But even then, I'm like, I know people know that this is not a vape.
Well, some people. I don't know.
I know
like,
there's a good group of people who could probably distinguish that I'm not a smoker.
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I just be hitting it. Like, it looks like a vape. It doesn't smell like weed.
It doesn't always smell like weed.
Some of them do. Dank. Some of them, they do.
Some of the stizzies are dank.
Dude, stizzies are dank. Stizzies
I can't
low-key
believe
underrated.
stizzy is called steezy.
Oh, I know. That's wild.
I feel bad for calling it stizzy if it's steezy, but I don't like steezy after calling it stizzy for so long.
Yeah, but at the same time, I love the word steezy. Like, steezy is sick.
You think they're
like,
trying to bring that back?
Well, steezy is like, it's a mixture of the word style and easy, right? And it originated from skateboarding.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's just dudes, like, doing, like, easy-ass tray flips, like, steezy. Like, they just flick that shit out. It's, like, stylish, but it's, like, easily stylish. Like
Shane O'Neill.
Yeah, Shane O'Neill makes it look easy, but it's stylish as fuck.
P-Rod, switch.
Yeah, big time. And it's, dude, I love that word. And like stoner culture
it is, but
is
it's
associated with skateboarding culture.
It's hard to
a lot of the time
that it's steezy. And then like I don't like calling it either one. I'm like, can I get those pods? They're like the steezies. I was like, yeah, those. You're wrong.
They're called steezies, bro.
I know.
They just came in here and like had a thing. Nah, dude, have you ever been in a smoke shop where like a company's in there having like a like promotion day? Mm-hmm. Dude, I love it. Oh, you've been to the Stizzy one, huh? Or Steezy one?
That's why I have all the Stizzy batteries.
The Steezy batteries, yeah.
I'm gonna say Stizzy. They say you can still say Stizzy.
I'm gonna say Steezy. I like Steezy. I like how it sounds.
Go ahead, go for it.
But
I respect you.
But no, yeah, like, what was I saying?
Steezy.
Something, but I think it was after that. I don't know. I completely forget.
That's been tripping behind you.
But it's okay. Oh yeah, we got the background going on, so we don't see me recording. But fuck.
Oh, excuse.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so like stoner culture is associated with skateboarding culture in a big way. I think.
No, yeah, I agree. Because I get it. I think it's cool, but
but like you're used to Stizzy. Like Stizzy sounds dope.
Stizzy sounds cool too.
Like it just seems like something that you would smoke out of would be a Stizzy.
Yeah, it's like you smoking on the Stizzy, not
like
you smoking.
Yo, let me go grab my Stiz, bro. Like,
hey,
yo, let me go grab my Steez. Okay, hold on. Steez sounds pretty cool too.
It does, but I gotta
like,
change
yo, let me go grab my Steez.
I gotta change the context words around it. Like I can't just be like, yo, I'm about to hit the Steezy. It sounds different.
It does. It sounds like an adjective.
Hey, let me hit the Stiz. It's not, hey, yo, let me hit the Steez. It's like, what? You want my mac and cheese?
No, yeah. Well, like, because, Steez sounds like, or Steezy, it sounds like an adjective, and Stizzy sounds like a noun, so it just sounds better, you know? Like, oh, that shit was Steezy, but like, yo, let me grab my Stizzy. It's weird. It's a weird thing, but I like the way Steezy sounds, so I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna rock with it.
Once again, I respect you.
I respect you too. But yeah, dude, Plug and Play has hit harder than Steezy's though, for sure.
Did we ever explain like why we wanted to do a podcast?
Like what originated it? Like what sparked the idea?
We haven't yet necessarily, right?
We have, but we haven't technically.
Yeah, technically now we have it. This is episode 2.
Episode 2, Brain Damage Podcast.
Brain Damage.
Let's get it.
That is from an Eminem song that we probably shouldn't play.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
12.
Probably shouldn't.
It's like 12.
Probably shouldn't. But at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, no, we probably shouldn't. We'll see what people think. See if it's worth the risk. So, yeah, we were talking about how we sparked the idea for a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and Chris like smoking weed. I was there the first time Chris ever smoked weed. I helped buy him the weed. We smoked out of my pipe. It was sick. Like, it was dope. I'm glad he liked it. Because now, that's what sparked this. We would just be outside, smoking a joint or smoking something, and just talk about a bunch of shit. Whatever comes to our mind. Anything. That's what we do, like, now. Like, sometimes it'll be politics, sometimes it'll be movies, sometimes it'll be skateboarding, sometimes it'll be whatever. Mm-hmm. But that's what sparked the idea, was just fucking stoner conversations. So that's what we wanted to have. Just, like, some stoner, like, even non-stoner, just conversations. It's a sick thing that, like, I don't think gets enough credit.
Yeah, I feel like, in a lot of ways, people like this type of stuff. Mm-hmm. There's just not a lot of it.
Yeah, there is a lot of it, but at the same time, there's not a lot of it.
There's not a lot of it that's like confident in it. There's a lot of like attempts.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
People want it, but they're not like going for it full force. They're kind of just like, well, let's see if this podcast goes. But it's like, no, you can totally do a podcast. And if you were to like go a little further, you could probably see a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people try to follow molds a lot. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, well, so-and-so did it like this, so that must be how it needs to be done. Like, that's kind of why I don't like Gary Vee.
Oh.
Scandalous. What if I meet him one day?
But I also don't like Gary Vee.
What if I meet him one day and he's like, oh, you don't like me?
I know. Imagine he sees this. He's like,
bro, the only reason
I saw your episode
would change
2.
my mind is if he was going to buy me, like, lunch. And then I would feel bad for being like, dude, I talked a bunch of shit on this guy, and now he's such a nice guy buying me lunch. Yeah. But, like, if he didn't buy me lunch, I probably wouldn't care if he didn't like me.
The thing with Gary Vee and me is... is I see him and I'm like, okay, I could see where people get inspired to do some stuff from him. I understand it.
He's a motivational guy.
Yeah, he's a motivational guy. He's made it, so he must know some things. He must be a pretty intelligent dude. But I just don't like his personality as much currently. Bless you.
I'm so sorry.
You're okay. I don't like his personality in a sense of who he's become now that he's famous. I feel like he's a really grounded dude outside of Instagram.
You don't feel like he's like that? You feel like it's a character?
I don't feel like it's necessarily a character, but I feel like he just heightens it.
I could see that.
Because I feel that he probably is eccentric. Like, he's definitely charismatic. But at the same time, he probably heightens it for Instagram, heightens it for his followers.
Like, every Gary Vee thing that I end up seeing is, no, fuck that. I said fuck that. You know why? See, this is why you'll never be in the position I'm in. Let me tell you what position I'm in. And then that's like when I can skip the act. And I'm like, okay, fine. That's all I've ever heard Gary Vee. Gary Vee is so, like, abrupt about his anger. He's just like, you know what I hate today? KFC. You know why? I heard they support Trump.
Oh yeah, no.
And then he gets like a mob mentality. Like I hate people who use their audience to like perpetuate their personal beliefs in a weird way though. You know, it's not that she gets them to agree. It's just like I'm famous. Go do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
Definitely there is.
And it's like intense because there's like people who are being molded by like other celebrities and stuff.
And those people, it's kind of sad sometimes though, because those people feel as if they're trendsetters. In a sense, they're like
the people who do it.
Yeah, the people that follow the celebrity.
Oh yeah.
They feel like they've found something that nobody else knows about. In a sense, you know, they think that they're the only ones that have caught on. In a way, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Celebrities.
I kind of like it.
I definitely do like it.
But I think there's people who don't deserve it.
Oh yeah.
I think there's people who deserve to be recognized
6ix9ine
by society. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's
there
people
is.
who make impacts on people, and I think they deserve to be like recognized for as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Like influential people that aren't even celebrities, just like people in general. I think that's like a really cool part of like society is like that we like immortalize people in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like people are gonna be remembered specifically for certain things.
Yeah.
Because of what they did, like Martin Luther King, like everybody knows who that guy. You know what I mean? Like that's cool.
No, it's
like
definitely
that.
cool.
But I think there's also like a real quick mob mentality to the first thing that, you know, the general population thinks is good. You know what I mean? And usually it is good, but it's always good on a surface value. It's never too deep. It's always just good. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's not like anything impactful. It's usually a lot of things that are just like, oh yeah, I could bob my head to that. You know, like it's well put together. But it's always packaged in a weird way.
Yeah.
And then there's other people who get thrown into that who are actually trying to do what music does to a lot of people, which is like helps people get through things and, you know, like lets people like speak through what they're hearing. You know, but there's a lot of like distractions even within music.
No, there definitely is.
Like Nickelback's not that bad of a band.
I like Nickelback. I'm just gonna put that out there. I like Nickelback. How You Remind Me? The song's fire. Fire. Absolute fire.
If
Photograph, fire.
If Today Was Your Last Day.
If Today Was Your Last Day, fire.
Right? Like,
all of these songs, fire.
I have done this. I have played that song for people without telling anybody who it is, and people are like, "Hey, who's this?" I'm like, "You don't know?" They're like, "No, who's this?" I'm like, "You really don't know who this is?" They're like, "No." I was like, "Why, you like it or something?" And they're like, yeah, it's a good song. Who is it? And I'm like, it's Nickelback.
I wonder who you've done this for.
I've done it to a couple people. Let's just say they know who they are. Just kidding. They probably don't.
No, dude, I love those songs. And they get a bad rap just for how they look, basically. I guess. I don't know.
It's like the rating culture.
It's cancel culture too.
Ratings.
Yeah, but their albums sell though. That's the thing.
No, but I mean like ratings in terms
of like
stars
on the album.
Stars on the album, or like Billboard charts, like how high you got on that.
Yeah.
Like they said Rick Ross was number 2, and in real albums he sold 25,000, and I was like, that's a really low number.
Yeah.
To be number 2, you know what I mean? Like, you would think if he's number 2, he sold a good 500K, million at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for it to be impressive. But for some reason, 25,000 sold is impressive.
No, yeah. It's a weird thing. And then, but at the same time, with streaming, everything is so different.
No,
like
it was
with music
50,000 streams, and it transferred into 25,000. Like,
Wait, for like
physical.
first week or what?
First week or something. First 2 weeks.
I don't know. I think Chances came in second to NF's.
What did they do? Oh, NF.
Yeah,
NF came out of nowhere.
I know.
He killed
Christian
everybody.
rap.
He's
Christian rap.
really cool though. Like honestly,
No, he is. I like his rapping.
He's a good dude. Like
Some of his
videos-
songs make me cry.
Dude, have you heard what's
fucking
up
sad.
with the balloons?
No.
It's like it.
For real?
And he says so like the balloons cover who he really is underneath. Like all the things he's talking about is describing the monster underneath. And so he keeps the balloons to, keep a facade over himself. So that people see this dude with a black hat instead of, who he actually is and how dark everything is inside of him.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty.
No,
creepy.
that's deep.
I was like,
It's
that's
weird.
deep and a little creepy. I don't know. You definitely, were born a spawn of Eminem. Like,
No, for real. He said that, like, Eminem hella influenced his rapping.
No, literally, I feel like it did for me. Like, when I thought I rapped. Like, when I write little things, like, I feel like I get what they think. And I feel like you do too, because you're like a super Eminem fan. Like, for real.
I didn't know his songs. Couple.
He's a Nats. He's not a stan. But he's Nats.
But so are you, aren't you?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of people who are better than Eminem. I think there are people who are more influential than Eminem, perhaps.
Oh, but like strictly skill-wise, you're saying?
Yeah, skill-wise,
skill-wise.
there's not people who come close to him necessarily. And even if they do, like on a speed level or this
but like
level,
on a rhythm level, on
he
the
has
everything
like 10
level,
levels per
category.
He's literally like when you used to play like Tony Hawk and like Tony Hawk had good height.
Yeah.
Like, you have no like flip tricks.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like you would pick the guy with all the like most of the most. That's Eminem.
It is.
He has the most of the most per song, per album success. And I don't think it's just because he was white. Like, I think maybe that played a role.
No, I think it played a role.
But in a way, it also played a role against him.
No, it
first.
definitely did.
Like, I don't get where people say, oh, well, Eminem got famous because he's white, or he only succeeded because he's white. But it's like, he was white and he succeeded, like, in this black dominant thing. And he wasn't even, like, trying to steal it. He was just trying to participate.
I feel like he got accepted by the black culture.
No, exactly.
That
That's
he
what
was,
I'm saying.
and he became a part of it.
He had to be
like,
accepted by black culture.
By Dr. Dre.
By Dr. Dre.
One of the originators of hip hop. Exactly. One of the original beat makers.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it is. But that's half his audience. He also had a black audience that was respecting him.
Yeah, and a lot of people
respects him.
Yeah.
Like, OGs in the game respect him.
No, definitely.
It's
Busta Rhymes, Dr. Dre, everybody.
Dr.
Dre. He announced Run DMC into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why people always have to like crush somebody else to have an opinion about their thing.
No, I get you though. Like, because people are like that sometimes. People like to cancel somebody for anything, for any reason that they could partially fucking stand behind. You know, like, if there's something that kind of seems like, he kind of only got more famous because he was white. So he only got famous because he was white. He probably got a boost in his album sales later on because he was being accepted by more white people. Mm-hmm. Like, that's probably a fact.
White people back then hated him too.
No, definitely they did.
Like,
definitely.
parents didn't like him.
No, they hated
The
him.
only people who liked him were the white kids.
Yeah.
The Tims. Nah, just kidding. Tim's not even white.
Yeah, but I look really white.
You could pass. Like, you live in this house and you look white.
I look white. Yeah.
And you like a bunch of like super skater surfer stuff, which is
I
like
do.
inherently white.
It
as
is.
well.
But
You
I
have
also
a Disneyland pass.
I used to.
He has a fez.
That's a really white thing. But is it?
He's
It's
culturally
not, actually.
appropriating. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about this. Can I do this?
Sure.
Cultural
Go for it.
appropriation?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have a friend. His name is Joseph. And he's like super cool. Oh, you know him?
Yeah, I know.
He
Yeah.
was at my wedding. Shout out Joseph. He probably won't watch this yet. Anyways, I was talking to him and we were asking him like how he feels about cultural appropriation because like he's black and I've always like just liked hearing different like cultures' opinions.
Mhm.
And so he was like, we talked to him about the one where the girl she was wearing like a Chinese dress to homecoming or something.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, "Oh, that's an appropriation of my culture. Take it off." And then like everybody just hated on her until she had to like publicly apologize and delete the picture.
Yeah, it was dumb as hell.
It's like a really big harassment thing too. Like that's harassment. Like I don't care if it bothered you. You don't get to go like ruin somebody just because you don't like something they do.
Yeah, no, definitely, I feel you.
But I asked him like, so how do you feel about like every time I'm with Tim, he's wearing a whatever that shirt is, rip and dip,
Yeah.
cat
Rip and dip.
flip off.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. But like he was saying, he doesn't even think that's a real thing necessarily. Like he
No, I
doesn't
definitely
agree
think-
with it.
Yeah.
And he was saying like, maybe I can bring him on the podcast one day. But like he was saying like, if it's wrong for her to wear that dress, then it's wrong for black people to have straight hair or whatever. You know what I mean? Like when black people do things that aren't inherently black, it's okay for some reason.
Yeah.
But when white people do things that are inherently black, then it's an appropriation of people. Like I definitely think there are people who misuse people's culture and to kind of like profit off of like a kind of like early Disney type stuff, you know what I mean, where it's like they didn't want to give Asian people jobs but they wanted to make money off of Mulan,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like it's like a 50-50. Like I definitely think that happens and still happens. Like cultural appropriation exists in that sense. But like I don't think it's like as big as people make it. And I think a lot of people are just kind of like nitpicking in a weird way for no reason.
No, that's definitely facts.
It's creepy.
It's, I don't know, cultural appropriation, like culture vultures or whatever. It's all so weird because I don't know. I feel like there's so much of it that there's none of it, almost in a sense. Like it shouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I'm wearing something from somebody else's culture. I'm not disrespecting it just because I'm wearing it. It's almost respect. Like, oh, I like this. I want to wear it. You know?
Yeah, and there should be an education at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it shouldn't be up to you to educate the world on your culture. But at the same time, if you are part of the like group of people that thinks your culture deserves more than just, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It deserves information being told about your culture. Then you should be willing to express what your culture is. And if I ask you and you're like, oh, well, you should know, how does that help your culture or anybody? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be ready to talk about it too. You can't just talk about how, oh, well, you can't do that. It's like, you can't control people's lives. You're not allowed to do that. You could try. And what I don't like is that now that they try, people are allowing it. Because there's like that thing. If you attempt it, it's almost like as long as you continue attempting it, it'll happen in a lot of ways. Like
Yeah.
a lot of things.
No, yeah. I feel it. I don't know. It shouldn't even be a thing. It really shouldn't. I don't think so.
I think, though, the funny thing is, it's like the pendulum. Right now, for so long it was over here. Now it bounced. It's way over here and it feels all weird.
Yeah.
But all of these PC people that are, these teenagers,
Liberal
and
people,
college young liberals, the next Congress people of our generation, the ones who are gonna be like,
No, yeah, for sure.
their kids are not gonna care.
No,
You know
they're
what
not.
I mean? Like some of their kids are gonna be like super like, oh yes, father, we need to take care of Trump or whatever, Trump's head. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
No, I feel it.
But like, I don't think this thought process will last. I think our kids will be so bored. They'll be like, hey, you wanna? Oh, we can't do that. Hey, you wanna? Really, we can't do that either. Oh, you look like. Okay. We're just gonna be weird. You know what I mean? To get what people actually want. Just like no soy, no dairy, no gluten, no whatever. It's just water. Like it's nothing.
Yeah,
get
that's what
nothing.
I've been on though for a little bit now.
Okay.
Sadly.
I'm not talking
Except-
about diet. It's a metaphor.
No, yeah, I feel it. People are like, "Oh, this is bad for you, so don't do it." Try all of these other things.
No, but like it's dumb. It shouldn't be like that.
I don't know.
I was saying that you can't always get what you want. To get a world where there's no bullying equals a world where people aren't being checked, where like the weirdness
See,
thrives.
yeah. And I think that's a big thing. People getting checked. I think that's a really big thing. Because if you never get checked in your life, I don't know, like, it gives you a sense of, it grounds you in a sense.
Mm. It does. I think everybody needs to be grounded.
I think if you don't get checked, you assume that you're better than everyone else because you've never been checked.
No, yeah. You see other people standing a little bit lower than you and confident, and you're like, ha, you don't even know.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, you don't realize that we're still at the same level.
And the thing is like I've been checked, but I'm still confident, but I know when to like change up like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to just be overly like dick, like douchebaggy. Like I definitely used to be probably. But I've been checked.
There's a different type of confidence in not always needing to like show how confident you are.
Yeah. It's kind of like taking care of a kid's feelings. Mm-hmm. Like you're like, you could smack this kid in this game right now. Like your legs are way longer. If y'all really race, you're dusting that kid in 0.2 seconds. But you're like, oh, I want like I don't need it. I don't need that. I don't need to just dick on this kid right now.
There's a level
I can
of
let
strength
them
in like loss.
Yeah, there's a level of strength in helping, not necessarily helping, but like you don't need this, and it'll help them more. Mm-hmm. So you're like, oh, I can take this loss, and I'm perfectly okay taking this loss, because right now this little kid needs that win, and there's definitely a strength in that. But then there's people that are like, oh, I'm racing a 2-year-old, fuck, I got this, and then they just fucking dust the kid. They're like, I'm not losing. Why am I gonna lose?
Yeah.
I think that's the type of person that needs to get checked.
Yeah.
I hate you. So right now,
Mountain Dew. Hey, for real though, we've been Mountain Dew supporters since the jump.
true that, big facts.
Send us free Mountain Dew.
I like Mountain Dew.
We will drink it. Every podcast. If you
I'm on a
send
diet,
it,
so I don't want soda,
they will
but
drink
Chris will drink all of these
I
Mountain
will
Dews.
literally finish everything you send.
Have I ever
can send
told
a
you guys?
truckload. I'll finish it.
Have
Once
I-
a month, send me a truckload.
He will. He's not
I'll
lying.
finish it.
Finish.
I'll bathe in it if I have to.
Bro, he'll fill a backyard pool with it.
I'll fill a pool with Mountain Dew if you let me.
But
I don't know how we could facilitate this. You guys have that much Mountain Dew?
probably.
Would
I
that
don't
be a
have
waste?
that much. I
That
don't
would be
think
a
it'd be a
waste. Could we filtrate?
What if you just drink the pool?
Could we filtrate it? Filtrate it.
Either way.
What's the word? Filtrate? Filter.
Filter.
Yeah. Could we filter it?
If
If we could filter the Mountain Dew from the pool, I'll jump in the pool of Mountain Dew, drink like a mouthful of Mountain Dew, and then get out of the
You're
pool.
finna be so sticky.
That'd be so sticky. I have to take a shower. It'd be a really messy thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, do it
Worth
for
it.
the dew.
Have I ever
Do
told
the
you guys?
dew. Did I just say your logo?
Do the dew.
slogan?
But Chris, do you remember the first time I met you? Like the first time I went to your guys' house?
Yes. I remember it well, my child.
Me as well. I go over to Chris and his brother David's house. I'm going over there to play some Xbox 360. We're about to play some Call of Duty, some Black Ops 2 Zombies. And I just see Chris walk out of his room holding like a bunch of Mountain Dew cans. Just fucking holding them. Just walking out. And I'm like, what are you doing with those, bro? It was so weird.
It was like 8 cans.
It was literally like 8 cans just straight up Mountain Dew. I was like, damn. That's when I knew that Chris loved Mountain Dew.
I love it. With a heart. Corazón.
Mi corazón. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so
Ever
send
since I've
me
known him.
free Mountain Dew, and I will be send me free Mountain Dew and a Mountain Dew jacket, like a black and white Mountain Dew jacket, and I'll wear it every day. Not every day, like if it's hot, I can't wear it, but like I wear it like every day of the winter and fall months. I will be an ambassador of Mountain Dew. I would literally spend the money that Mountain Dew gives me to invest into Mountain Dew. Like I would buy part of the company. I respect you guys.
He likes the product.
I'm not worth your time in any other fashion than drinking the Mountain Dew. But trust me, I will be worth the Mountain Dew.
Big facts.
Respect. Drop the mic. Okay, that's just.
This has been a
that's
Chris
rant.
Perez Mountain Dew rant.
All right. We'll do this until it happens. Until I have a stack of Mountain Dew, like I saw on a Nika Hika video where they pranked Fousey Tube.
Huh.
I'll put a clip right here.
I feel it.
No, for real. Until I have a stack of Mountain Dew that big and a sponsorship where they pay me to drink it, because that would also be nice. I'm shouting you guys out like every day. I'm killing whatever I'm killing inside my body, but it's okay. You guys know it. I know it. It's okay. It gets my heart racing. I like it. Okay. I will drink it every day of my life. It'll probably shorten my life. So if you could pay me for the damages.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I mean? Like, just hook me up. Just let me get some new teeth.
A new grill.
A new grill. You know.
Gotta fix that crooked smile.
Snoop Dogg got a new grill. Just let me get something to close this little gap. That's all.
Like Lil Yachty said, now I
it.
spend more than they make at my dentist.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna spend some at the dentist. I probably won't get like diamonds in my teeth because I feel like that's too high maintenance for me.
Yeah.
But you know, like some mediocre, like nicer looking teeth. So I can smile on the peeps.
No, I feel that. But yeah, so the moral of the story is that Chris loves Mountain Dew.
I love it, guys.
And would love for any type of sponsorship.
Literally, if you like this podcast, I'm gonna tag them in everything.
Dude, yeah, just like
I'm gonna just
hashtag
do
or
it.
whatever.
I'm gonna hashtag Mountain Dew, and like I'm gonna find their actual thing. And anybody who watches this, just tag the brain damage thing in every Mountain Dew post until we get Mountain Dew's attention. Like, this will be amazing. I want to use the internet.
You could like on the Brain Damage Instagram post on the story your daily do.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a daily do. Like, I literally have a daily do.
Daily do.
Sometimes I don't, but it's just because I can't afford to have a daily do.
Maybe a double daily do though.
But yeah, sometimes I'll make up for it. Like, this is my second do today.
Yeah.
It's daily.
But no, dude. Yeah, Mountain Dew is so sick. Their skate team is sick too. It used to be even sicker.
That's why I was thinking about P-Rod.
But like he's not on there anymore.
Okay, but
yeah, he was on there for a long time and it was sick.
It's just because of Villager.
And they're a good sponsor.
It's just because of Villager.
Yeah.
One of the going on way. I respect it, Paul.
I respect
Mountain
Mountain Dew.
Dew. Paul.
Yeah, I did.
It was kind of cool.
I didn't.
But I felt awkward. Like, I feel like it was a weird setting.
I didn't meet him.
Like, because there was a line, and there was this dude, like, behind everybody.
I wasn't invited.
Oh my gosh. He had to work. He was a borderline manager at Wendy's, and he is bothered that we didn't invite him to the thing.
I was off that day. I was literally, you guys got home, and you were like, yeah, we just met P-Rod and Shane O'Neill. And I was like, what? And then they were like, and Eric Costin, yeah, and Andrew Reynolds.
It was really cool. I feel so bad though. Like, hopefully this podcast takes off and we'll be able to be in places where they're at. And like, we'll tell them about this and they'll be like, yeah, that's dumb.
And then I'll be like, yeah, I wasn't there.
Like, already, I'm sorry for how awkward I was, like, meeting you.
Really? I met Andrew Reynolds and Lance Mountain and Christian Hosoi.
Yeah, but that was like a different setting.
Yeah,
it
was.
A more chill setting.
No, definitely.
Like, it was kind of just a line. Like, oh, Atiba was there.
Oh, Atiba was there?
Yeah.
I love Atiba.
And, like, I know him, but, like, the reason that I would say this was because, like, the first thing that came to my mind was, like, when I watched Street Dreams when I was really young, and, like, how cool that was, like, watching, like, skateboarding younger.
Yeah.
Well, I was, like, really young. I was, like, 12. But whatever. It was like, I'm running away from home. I'm going to be a skater. Where's Florida? Oh, shoot. That's kind of far. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, Tampa? That's Florida.
Tampa, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. But anyways, like, I saw Atiba on there, and I was like, oh, that's a cool dude. So, like, in my head, saying that would, like
be weird.
He would understand what I meant by that. But I don't think it came off the way I thought it would. Because in my head, I was like, dude, you're really cool. Like, I remember you back from Street Dreams. But I think he was like, that's the only thing you know me from.
Yeah.
And so I was like, shoot. It didn't come out the way I wanted to. That's not what I meant. I just meant, like, I've been knowing you for a while. Not, hey, you were in that movie, right? He's like, yeah, I had a small part in that movie, dude. And that movie didn't even do that good.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
it didn't. Yeah.
I felt like it was just like, okay, move on. You don't even know me. You don't know my work right now.
Like, bro, I'm a photographer.
No, I know. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. But like, I felt like he was a cool character on that. Like, I feel like he may not have, like, been proud of that character. Like, I feel like not many of them are like, yeah, dude, remember when I played, what was his name, Darren? What's his name, Darren?
I forget. But
Derek? It was Derek.
I think it was Derek.
Derek. What was Ryan Sheckler's name?
I don't know. Something.
It is Eric, I think. That's funny.
But
Eric Jones.
Was it?
Somebody Jones.
I don't know. I like that movie though. But yeah. I mean, when I met Andrew Reynolds, I literally was like just sitting on the same bench as him, and like I was just chilling, and then he came and sat by me, and then we were watching his daughter skate in the in the big bowl, at the Huntington Beach Van skate park in the pool. And it was sick. Like, we were literally just talking, like, about random shit.
Did you, like, recognize him and let him know? Or were you
No.
kind of just talking as two civilians?
Yeah, I was just, like, talking to him. Because I feel like not a lot of, like, especially Andrew Reynolds, being as big as he is in skateboarding, I feel like not a lot of people just do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I could just be like, oh, dude, like, I'm literally wearing your shoes right now. And my board says... I had Kyle Walker's pro model at the time, and it was the favorite skater series. So it was like Kyle Walker's favorite pro, Andrew Reynolds, or like something like it said that. And so it had Reynolds on a big reel deck. And I was like, I just didn't bring it up because I was like, I mean, he probably gets it a bunch. So I'm just going to talk to him normal and just like have a regular conversation, which was pretty dope. He was a dope guy. Like, it was sick.
Yeah, he was really cool because like they had villager boards that were just plain. They were yellow and like teal, like that blue right there.
Uh-huh.
And they were cool, but they were literally just plain. And we were kind of like, those are the boards that we're paying $30 for. And then Andrew Reynolds came through, and he just went to the back of his trunk and he pulled out like 50 Baker boards. And he was like, "We'll alternate them."
Yeah.
So I guess they hadn't anticipated.
I wish I was there.
We sold out the villager.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of people that came there, I think they sold out the village. Something happened where they weren't anticipating running out of boards that fast, but Andrew Reynolds literally just popped the trunk.
Yeah. Was it of his cop car looking car?
It was the one with all the stickers on the bottom.
Oh, I know exactly which car you're talking about. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was really cool. Like, I didn't get a Baker board. I got a primitive board, which was, to me, like, really cool too. But they had, like, the primitive, like, kind of the right before they did the Transformer thing.
Oh, yeah.
But they slapped on a Villager's sticker, like, for everybody, like, in this cool little position. I don't know. I have it on my wall, just because I think it's really cool. And then I got the Tupac board, too, because I thought that was really cool. Like, because they said they got the permission from the mom and everything.
Oh, for real?
To use his face and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, I respect that. They got it from Biggie's mom, too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they didn't just, like, make it.
Yeah.
Their mom, both of their moms allowed it, as far as I understand.
Damn, that's sick. I seen you have the Tupac primitive one.
Yeah, I got that for my graduation. My mom got me like super low key. She asked David to help her get it, and I didn't even know she ordered it. I was like, "How the heck did you order this?" Because it was like limited edition at the time.
Yeah.
Like at first, it was like the first 150 whatever for 150. It was like whatever. I don't know. It was weird.
But yeah.
And then they re-released it. Like and that was when his mom gave them permission.
No,
which is cool.
Yeah, that's hella sick.
Respect the P round.
Bro, we gotta go skate.
I know.
Once it stops being so hot.
It's been hecka hot.
Yeah.
It's been really hot.
Well, yeah, it's been hella hot. But I mean, yeah, dude. I need to use the new board.
I know.
I want to go skate. It's so fun. Skating is so fun. It's just like a release. It's like, dude.
I was just thinking about the Vans, at the block.
Oh yeah, the Vans Park.
We should do that, and we should vlog it, and we should go to OC.
I'm down.
We should go check it out. Like
we could do both Vans Parks, cause now they're both free.
No, I know. Yeah. The one at the block is free too, right?
Yeah, they're both free now.
So we could go chill there, but I was thinking we could grab weed for the show.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like somewhere.
Oh, I like People's.
I was gonna say we could get at People's, but I was like,
that's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive and it's not worth it. Shade, perhaps, yes.
We should see if they have a new batch of Tyson Ranch though.
No, yeah, I want to try Tyson Ranch. I want to try that. That's the other thing we want to do with this podcast, at least at first.
Yeah, it's definitely tried different brands and strains of weed. It's pretty sick. Because, like, a lot of them affect you differently, and people don't understand that.
Yeah, I want to show how different it affects you.
Yeah.
And how minimal it affects you.
Yeah, because this one is a sativa, and we're still talking pretty coherently. Yeah. But if we take an indica right now, we'd be fucking in the back of our chairs just like,
I think that's how that podcast is.
Yeah. So, no, yeah, some of them are definitely going to be like that, but it's just all part of testing it. It's the different side effects of different things. And some of them are good. Some of them are good for other things, you know? I don't think anything is negative. Just some are good for certain things and some are good for other certain things. And then besides that, they're just neutral. Yeah. You know, if you want to go to sleep, take some indica of anything. Like edible is a little indica edible, some fucking just a joint, a couple puffs, and then go lay down. You're going to be like, okay, I could sleep right now. Like my body's relaxed. I'm comfortable. If you wake up, take a couple hits of a sativa, you're like, oh, dang, like that woke me up. It feels like I just drank a cup of coffee, but without the caffeine and all the fat and stuff. Yeah. And then, like, you're good to go. It's sick. For real. It's sick. But people don't really know those parts. Yeah.
They don't respect it.
It's weird, too, because it's, like, 100% legal now.
It is. It's 100% legal for people over 21. I think the only thing that I could say that people could say is the whole, well, you're cognitive till you're 25. Senses are overloaded and whatever. You're messing something up because you're not 25 and things aren't fully grown. Like, on one hand, I respect that, but on the other hand, I heard that there have been studies that said that before, or said things like that before, that have been found to be less than true.
Yeah.
Which is frustrating that so many people will just believe it because they want to. It's like, there's literally arguments on both sides, scientifically speaking. But people don't admit that. People just want it to be like, well, didn't you hear this other scientist say that it will kill you? It's like, yeah, like 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, they're not looking at anything other than this data confirms what I think. So, it's right.
No, yeah, it's so weird because people will just go off the fact that it was illegal for so long. But the only reason it was illegal for so long was because the government was just like, oh, fuck it. We're just not going to research it. It changes how you feel, so illegal. Put it next to heroin. Next to cocaine.
Racism too, a little bit.
Yeah. Isn't that like why it's called marijuana or something?
Yeah, because like the way the Mexicans used it. It was racism against Mexicans. It was racism against black people because black people smoked.
Yeah, but I think like black people was more with like crack cocaine.
Yeah, but that was later.
Yeah, it was. Cause it was like the 80s, 90s in like Harlem and shit.
Straight up hippies.
In like New York.
We're freaking out like normal America.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff that they were saying about like anti-war, anti-this, and shit.
I definitely see where they came from now, because like when I was through high school, like early on through high school and some parts of middle school, I liked to fight. I was like a bad kid. I never like, I don't know. It was weird. But then I turned 18, and then I started smoking a little weed. It was after I graduated. It was, I don't know, I started late for like most people in my generation who smoke weed. I started pretty late, but it's weird because I feel like I started at the right time. I feel like if you start in high school, it kind of stresses you out a bit because it's so like just demonized.
Yeah, I think the legality of it really affects how it affects you.
Yeah, because I don't get any paranoia after I smoke now when I'm 21. I get zero paranoia about anything. I don't care if people know I'm high because I just know as long as I'm not driving, I'm not doing anything illegal. If I smoke at home and then I just go out later and I'm a little high, it's okay. if I'm not driving, I'm not doing anything illegal, so I have nothing to be paranoid about. So I just kind of chill and be high and like feel good, you know?
I think people don't like that it makes you feel good. I think it freaks people out a little bit.
I think it freaks people out more because people say that there's no downsides to it.
It does seem like an addiction for some people.
Yeah, it does.
Which is scary to think about.
I know some people. I thought that I smoked a lot. For a second, I was like, maybe I should cut back a little bit. But then I realized how much I smoke compared to some other people. And I'm like, they smoke way too much. So I think I'm okay smoking once in the morning and once in at night. You know?
Yeah.
I don't smoke all day, every day throughout the day. Unless we're on a podcast, I'll smoke more. But, yeah, I don't smoke all the fucking time. If I, like, wake up and I want to get awake, I'll smoke some. And then if I get stressed out about anything during the day, I might take a hit. But I roll, like, 1 to 2 joints a day, maybe. A day. And the joints I'm talking about are small. So.
Yeah, they are. They're like probably a little less than
a gram. Probably like 0.75 of a gram.
Yeah, 0.75.
But yeah, so I mean, I definitely see where it could be a problem for some people, but I also don't see how people get to that point.
I think
because I don't think I could get to that point. Like I already am like, I'll stop a little bit today. I don't need it today. Fuck. Yeah. I don't want to be high today.
Yeah, there's certain things that you just kind of chill on.
Yeah. But
I like to kind of swing for my high.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like Spider-Man. So like, I'm on the last little bit of this high, and then I get really high. Cool. And then I'm on the last little bit of that high, and I go, and I get really high. And so I like let it last.
I feel it.
Like sometimes I won't smoke in the morning, or more like until after a certain point. I'll be like, and I'll feel my body still have like the THC, so I like move it. And I'm like, DHS. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I see you. Chris just looked at me so intense. It was powerful, I must say.
I am beginning high.
What do you think about Kyle?
Honestly, I don't look a lot of people up anymore. I kind of just hear people, if they're starting up a buzz.
Mm-hmm. Because I like Kyle. I like most of his music.
I heard a freestyle that he did, like a back room freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. I thought that was pretty good. It was like a cipher.
Mm-hmm.
And then that song was pretty good. I don't really know too many other songs.
My favorite song by him is Don't Wanna Fall in Love. That song is really fun. I think Chris is progressively getting higher. Alright, Chris, question. Who is your favorite rapper right now?
Favorite rapper?
Like, who do you think is the best new age, like, this generation rapper?
Probably J. Cole.
Yeah? You think so?
I think he's handling everything pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. I think right now he's edged ahead of Kendrick. I know you don't like Kendrick. So.
I don't dislike Kendrick.
Yes,
honestly,
you do.
I like a lot of Kendrick. I watch Kendrick interviews all the time.
Well, yeah, but you don't like his music.
I'm not a big fan, but that's okay. I don't like Drake that much.
I hate his music.
I think it'd be cool to go like chill in Compton with Kendrick.
I mean, it would be dope
and
to
he'd
chill
just
with
be
Drake.
Like, yo, this is where I'm from. This is what I used to do. Like, just kind of giving us the one-on-one tour. I think that'd be kind of cool with Drake. I respect Drake's hustle. I think he's made a lot of good like business decisions. I just don't like rock with a lot of his music. There's some
I
that
like
I
some
do
songs. Yeah, like Forever.
Yeah, like Forever.
And
I like the one he did with Nicki Minaj. I like some music. I just don't think he's like I think he's like lower than a Macklemore when it comes to rap skill.
Yeah, I think he is lower than Macklemore.
Vanilla Ice. Like, and I think it's only because he's not trying.
No,
when Drake wants to be a good rapper, he's a good rapper. But he's using a lot of like tactics to be seen as a good rapper. Like that's what he came into the game as, so that's what everybody like categorizes him as. But most of his music isn't really good rap. It's just good music, which is cool, but it's not always just Drake. Right? Like, Drake's not always the producer on all of his hits.
No, definitely not.
I feel like it's rare.
He's not even always the writer.
Not even the writer. So it begs the question, okay, if this guy had a level of skill, they kind of sold him out to be this specific type of person. And they kind of did. He was like the heart to heart dude, you know, a lot of relatability when it came to like relationships and people going through hard times, you know, and like that was like a good type of music for like the generation that it hit, you know, the wave that it hit. Like I think it pretty, like those songs are nostalgic even if you don't like Drake.
Yeah.
You know,
no,
like,
definitely.
They're really good in terms of music, but like when you listen to his rap, he's not doing anything really impressive. He's kind of just being on beat, saying some BS, you know, possibly something that he didn't even write.
Yeah.
Which is, like, disappointing. I don't think Kendrick is like that, though. I think Kendrick has genuine skill. I just don't like a lot of the things that he does, like, creatively. Like when
like
he starts
rapping off
doing
beat.
the, like, really high-pitched
I
voices.
hate that voice. I hate
Boo-boo.
that. I like Boo Boo.
You like that one?
Dude, that one's sick.
Sometimes I like it. Like, sometimes I can't just, like, so I feel like a hypocrite because I'm like, I like when Eminem is like, like, that's totally the same thing. It's just when Eminem does it, it doesn't sound the same. You know what I mean? Like, we hear Eminem, we're like, oh, it's so shitty. Like, we hear Kendrick, we're like, what are you doing?
I'm like, Bobo. I say that all the time. But like, I love that.
Ones.
I don't like the one where he was on that song with Lil Wayne.
I don't like the one where he did the song with where he red light, green light, fast side.
Oh no, yeah, I don't like that song.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
I don't like.
But like,
I don't
I'm
like
totally
newer Kendrick.
a fan of Kendrick. Like, I want to see Kendrick thrive. I literally bought To Pimp a Butterfly as soon as it came out, but I wasn't like a big fan of it. I think my favorite song is
King Kunta.
I like King Kunta. Yeah. I like King Kunta. I like
King Kunta.
Is I on there?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I'm too high to remember.
Oh, and then I like How Much a Dollar Cost. That's one of my.
I like every song on Good Kid, Mad City.
I haven't like actually sat and listened to a Kendrick album fully, too. So, but I've heard his interviews, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But then, like, what I'm honestly saying is, like, when I heard Kendrick the first time, I think it was, why you babysitting, only doing it. I didn't even know what he was saying.
What?
For
Dude.
the longest time. I had no... And I was, like, a big fan of rap. And I was just like, what is he saying? Why do you like this?
I didn't like that song, Swimming Pools.
Or
I like it, but it's not my favorite. Like,
and then
I don't like the chorus.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I love that song.
You like that
Bitch,
song?
don't kill my vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I don't even like it. It's just that, like, I don't feel like those are replayable songs, like, in a playlist that I like. Like, I feel like they're songs that I would be like, okay, one time, that's it, alright, one time, that's it. Like, they're good songs, they're made well, they're creative. Like, I like J. Cole, and I like the song Sacrifices, but the verse that the first guy does, the first guy from Earth Gang,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, what the fuck, how the fuck, what the fuck. I don't like that part. And that's just like honesty. And then, but when I like the one where he's like, you gotta keep your head on the swivel, trouble looking around the corner, right up on you, they come get you, and you're gone.
I don't know which song you're talking about.
It's called Swivel. And it's really cool. Like,
is it off of the Revenge of the Dreamers?
Yeah.
I see you.
It says, keep your head on the swivel, trouble lurking around the corner, run up on you. It's really good though.
I feel it. No, yeah. Dude, alright, what is your honest opinion on Kamikaze, bro? Like,
Kamikaze, the album?
yeah.
I don't know. It's new Eminem. So to me, it's already a different, like, caliber, because, like, he's not doing what he used to do, so automatically, in my head, it kind of, like, loses the point.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I want to hear you really destroy this beat. I don't want to hear you try to sound like the new school necessarily. I like the old school. That's why I listen to you sometimes. So like it kind of goes down already. But then I listen to Kamikaze as opposed to like anything on the radio. And I'm like, okay, well, this is miles above anybody who even thinks they come close.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm like, okay, Eminem still has the rhyming capability. He's just rhyming differently. So then I take it to that level, and I'm like, okay, well, this is a really good album. But there were songs that I probably don't, like, I probably wouldn't play for a while. And then I'd be like, oh, I forgot about this song.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
I feel
good.
like the main songs that would be on repeat would be The Ringer, the one, what's it called, with fucking Joyner, the one with Joyner.
Lucky You.
Yeah, Lucky You. That one is definitely like a repeat, like, radio song. And then the one that not alike, kind of, but it was I think it's right before that one, Fall or something. I think it's called Fall.
Oh yeah, Fall.
That one I think is better. But other than that, all the other songs on the album I really don't like keep in my playlist.
And it's not even like they're bad songs.
No, they're good songs. I like them. Like, if I hear them randomly, I'll be like, oh, that's sick. It's kind of like Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk.
When
is
Berserk
a really
came
good
out,
song.
It was so different than all the other songs on the album that I was just like, oh, this is like cool. It's different, but it's not what I wanted.
No. Yeah.
And it was like touted as like the first single, you know?
I like that album.
I love that album. The song with Kendrick is fire.
Oh, Kendrick. I like
the one with Nate. Yeah.
Headlights was my song.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That's my favorite one. Off the whole album, that's my favorite one. I like songs like that.
No, me too. Yeah.
Dude.
And his singing is fire. For real.
Dude. I was sad when that happened.
When Mac Miller died? I feel it.
Yeah, because it was like kind of out of nowhere. Like, there was a weird scare where people thought, like, is he suicidal? Is he getting, like, weird? And he was tweeting, like, oh, yeah, we're going to be at the tour next week. Next week is tour. And then out of nowhere, people are just like, yo, Mac Miller just died. What?
Yeah.
Mac Miller just died? What? No way. Like, you couldn't even believe it first. And then you started seeing pictures, and it's like, oh, shoot. What the heck?
No, yeah, it's crazy.
I wonder if it was like a setup. You think? It's weird. Some of the stuff about it is weird.
No,
Like
definitely.
either it was a setup and somebody like gave him more than he thought he had,
Yeah.
or he intentionally did it and like had something like had a reason behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like the way it was, his house and stuff, like how cleaned out it was. It's like, what were you doing? There was something to be said about that. It may not mean that like the Illuminati is real, but like, you know, I think it's like a reason to question how he died and to look into like, well, like the song that just came out. Did you hear it?
Mm.
It's called "That's Life," and he says, "This is my last show. Can I please get a standing ovation? 100 naked bitches in the dressing room naked." He's like, "So what are the basics and what are the problems? You losing your job, or even worse, you don't got one." And like, I don't know, it was really good, but it was almost like a farewell address. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it didn't sound like this is my new album, really cool song. It's like, hey, if I die tomorrow, put the song out.
Yeah.
You know, like that's weird though that he thought like that. That he
No.
thought in terms of, I want to make this song just in case.
Yeah. No, that is weird, definitely.
And then if you listen to the music now, you can kind of hear like he's been talking about a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, dude. No, that's the same thing with Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park. They're like my first favorite band ever. And like when he died, it was like weird, cause he like has a bunch of kids. He's happy with his wife, like, but then again, I guess we don't know like what was going on. But like, she's like still heartbroken and like loves him. Like it seems like truthfully, so it's like it seems like they were doing good. Like, I don't know what would do it. Like what would make him want to commit suicide. But like they found him hanging, you know, like he hung himself. And sometimes I feel like it was a setup. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. But you can never know. And then people will like be like, "Oh, nah, that's not possible." Or like whatever.
I think it's painful to think about too. To think that they were targeted instead of just naturally dying.
Yeah.
Or naturally choosing to die. It's like, what if somebody was attempting to ensure they die?
Mhm.
It's a freaky thought. I think there are things that happen like that. Like, since the early days, there have been genuine assassination.
Yeah, there has.
Like, presidents have been killed, like, real easy. If need be. There's people who end up just dying out of nowhere. Cars blow up and stuff. It's weird.
No, yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
I think it's just when they become a threat.
It could be. Like, if there is something, like, full conspiracy, like, if there is something behind the scenes, like, popping shit off, like, controlling shit, it would make sense, like, if somebody's like, oh, figured them out, they're like, oh, we're just gonna take them out. Like, they killed themselves. Fuck it. And then they just say that.
Everybody is willing to believe that Mac Miller overdosed on something. But nobody is questioning, did he really?
Yeah.
And did he know how much fentanyl was in it?
Mm-hmm.
And all this? Did he know what he was taking? Or was he given something that was more than what he believed?
Yeah.
You know, an unexpected dose of something. And it seems like that could be a possibility. And with how creepy it is in this house and the settings, it's like, this looks like a cover-up of something.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he just wanted it to look like that. Maybe it was his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, let it look like I killed myself, rather than I'm choosing to die or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's always like, there's always stuff you could think about and be like, oh shoot, like what if that wasn't as like as it seemed, you know?
I think about a book idea where everything is telling you the truth, but also everything is distracting you and lying to you, and you have to find the truth within the lie. And we're taught about that even at an early age. Uh, the nursery rhyme of a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
We're taught about it, and these like urban things, like some of the music that we sing to kids are really weird if you think about it.
No, yeah, for sure.
But if you think about them like symbolically in a way of what you'll have to do in the future, if you think about it like you're singing this to the kid so the kid will know, like in the future you're gonna have to sift through things to find your truth or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
So I thought it'd be cool to make like a movie / a book about a world like that where we'd showed you all the things that you had been missing your whole life. And so like everything had been trying to tell you you're capable of creating your own reality. And so like I think of stuff like in our music, or like the TV show The Wizards of Waverly Place.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it as like a science fiction TV show, it's nothing. But then if you think about it as like a message to yourself, it's like even just the lyrics of the song. If you thought of it as notes to yourself, everything is not as it seems. You can get all you want, but it simply means. And then it tells you be careful not to mess with the balance of things.
Yeah.
And then it says because everything is not what it is. And like that's the lyrics to a weird kid song or a kid show. But I feel like that makes sense now. Now that I've smoked weed, I'm like, I don't think we are like confined as much as we think we are. And I think our minds, once we travel to like saying, I want to be up there, I want to have this type of job and do this type of thing, once we dedicate our time to getting there, we actually can get there. Like, there's nothing stopping us from getting there as long as we go. It's just us.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, that's like everything. It's like everything is everything.
But no, yeah, I see where you're coming from, though. I see where you could get that. Like, I see the possibility of that.
I feel like we are everything that we, the arts, create. Like, we created computers that can do that.
Yeah.
But we created that. Humans.
Mm-hmm.
And how did we do that? Well, somebody had it in their brain. If I just put these pixels here, it was in their brain the whole time, and somebody's brain just worked a little bit more than this other person. And he's like, look at this. And now we have these weird aurora borealis. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But it's like if the human brain was just a big giant thing, that's like a little compartment of the brain. It's like, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at like cars, and how do we find out about axes? Our brains saw it. You know, like our brains found out about geometry. We were understanding these things. These things existed, and then we came to a knowledge of them. And that's what we do in like society. But I feel like we do that without even knowing it sometimes. Like TV shows, music, different things like that. Even though we're not recognizing what it's telling us, it's still sending a message.
Yeah.
I think that's why like a lot of people who listen to motivational stuff end up getting a lot of stuff done. You know what I they're just so in tune with it. You're in tune with whatever you keep in your brain. Like an experience where we buy a $1,200 computer and we're being able to edit the first podcast.
Dude, that was a big step, and we haven't talked about it. We got an HP Omen in order to edit our videos. It's working really well. It's super sick. So, Chris, did you have any other topics to discuss? We touched on like music shit. We talked about fucking cultural appropriation. Forgot about that for a sec.
Did you?
I did. Do you think that's good?
I think that is probably good.
Alright. I think we're gonna log off.
Alright. That is it.
This
My
has
name
been
is
Brain
Chris.
Damage. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Actually getting this shit out here.
We're doing this.
We're doing it.
And we're hooing this, and we're booing this, and we're flanoodling this. And we're out in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're out with Mountain Dew.